Welcome to my channel. Today, we'll be discussing 20 shocking facts about the lives of girls in China. These facts may surprise and even shock you, so get ready to uncover a reality that often stays hidden. Subscribe, hit the like button, and let us dive into this complex topic together. Workplace discrimination against women in China remains a serious issue despite laws aimed at preventing it. Women often face rejection in hiring or career advancement solely because of their gender. Employers may prefer men, believing they are more reliable, especially at an age when women might take maternity leave. Some companies explicitly state in job postings that they prefer men or set age limits for women. Additionally, women often receive lower salaries for the same work as their male counterparts. As a result, many women face limited career opportunities and are forced to fight for their rights through legal action. Prostitution in China, despite its official illegality, remains widespread and constitutes one of the country's largest underground industries. Girls, particularly from poor and rural areas, often fall victim to human trafficking and are coerced into prostitution. They are frequently lured by promises of good jobs in major cities, only to find themselves trapped upon arrival, stripped of their documents, and unable to escape. In a climate of legal uncertainty and corruption, many of these women face harsh treatment and exploitation. Authorities conduct raids and arrests, but the core issue remains unresolved, as the roots of this industry lie in poverty and inequality. As a result, thousands of women continue to live under conditions of forced labor and sexual exploitation. In China, women face considerable pressure from family and society to marry by a certain age, typically before 27. This pressure is often tied to traditional views on a woman's role in society, where family and marriage are central. Women who remain unmarried by this age risk being labeled as shangnu, which translates to leftover women, a derogatory term. As a result, many young women feel compelled to marry, sometimes sacrificing personal ambitions or relationships. Social expectations are further reinforced by the media and cultural norms, making this issue even more pronounced. This pressure can lead to rushed marriages, which may not always be successful, causing emotional strain and stress. Women in China often fall victim to cyberbullying and harassment on social media, making it a serious social issue. Cyberbullying can take various forms, including the spread of false information, mass attacks in comments, and public shaming. Women who express their opinions or lead active public lives online are particularly vulnerable to these attacks. Such harassment is often accompanied by threats and intimidation, negatively affecting the victim's mental health. Due to weak legal protections and the anonymity of the internet, perpetrators of cyberbullying frequently go unpunished. This exacerbates the problem, leading many women to limit their social media activity or avoid it altogether to escape harassment. In China, there is a problem with women being pressured into cosmetic procedures by their families or employers. In some cases, women face pressure to enhance their appearance to meet established social or professional standards. For example, families may insist that their daughters undergo plastic surgery to improve their prospects for a successful marriage or career. Employers, in turn, may expect female employees to adhere to certain appearance standards, which can include cosmetic procedures such as lip enhancement or Botox. This leads many women to feel obligated to alter their appearance, even if they do not want to. In such an environment, decisions about cosmetic procedures are often not a matter of personal choice but a result of social and professional demands. Domestic violence is a serious issue in China, with many women suffering from aggression by their partners. Despite the existence of laws aimed at protecting victims, such as the anti-domestic violence law, many cases go unpunished due to inadequate enforcement and societal pressures. Women often face difficulties when trying to seek help, as societal stigma and public opinion can hinder the disclosure of abuse. Existing support services and hotlines are frequently overwhelmed and may not always provide the necessary assistance. As a result, many victims remain in dangerous relationships and are forced to hide their situation. The problem is exacerbated by cultural norms that sometimes justify or ignore domestic violence, making it even more challenging to address. The image of the ideal girl in China, promoted through media and advertising, has a huge impact on the self-perception and self-esteem of Chinese women. In media content, from TV dramas to cosmetic ads, the stereotype prevails that beauty is associated with pale skin, long legs, and a slim waist. These beauty standards are imposed through popular social networks and show business, creating a pursuit of unattainable ideals among many girls. Studies show that this ideal exerts psychological pressure on young women, pushing them to resort to plastic surgery and extreme diets. According to a 2019 study, about 1/8 of women in China are dissatisfied with their bodies due to the mismatch with societal beauty standards. While Western beauty standards are also starting to have an influence, Chinese media continue to emphasize the importance of traditional features, such as fair skin and slender. Hidden depression has become a common issue among Chinese girls due to constant pressure from family, society, and competition at work. High expectations regarding success in both career and personal life led many girls to experience chronic stress and anxiety. However, due to the stigma surrounding mental illness in Chinese society, seeking help is often seen as a weakness, and most women prefer to conceal their struggles. Studies show that around 54% of women in China suffering from depression never seek professional help. Instead, they often choose to ignore their symptoms or rely on self-help, which only exacerbates their condition. In recent years, despite a gradual increase in awareness, mental health remains a taboo topic, especially among young women. Excessive parental control in China remains a significant issue even after daughters reach adulthood. Many parents continue to interfere in key aspects of their daughters' lives, including career choices, partners, and even where they live. This pressure is rooted in traditional cultural expectations, where parents feel obligated to make decisions for their children to ensure their success and happiness. Studies show that this control often leads to family conflicts and can cause feelings of helplessness and anxiety in young women. Some girls try to avoid such situations by choosing an independent lifestyle or moving to different cities, but may remain under parental influence out of a sense of duty and respect. In Chinese society, these relationships are often seen as normal, making it difficult for young women to establish personal boundaries and gain independence. Career difficulties are a reality for many women in China, where gender discrimination in the workplace is still widespread. Women often face bias and stereotypes that limit their opportunities for career advancement. For example, some employers prefer men for leadership positions, believing that women may be less committed to their jobs due to family responsibilities. These gender prejudices result in fewer opportunities for women to be promoted and develop professionally. In some cases, women have to work twice as hard to prove their competence and achieve the same level of recognition as their male colleagues. Studies indicate that about 70% of Chinese women believe that gender inequality significantly affects their career prospects. Despite efforts to promote gender equality, Chinese society still faces numerous challenges in this area.